Okay, we're going to try to repair this amplifier. This particular amplifier is a keyboard amplifier, but the procedures that we're going to be talking about would apply to guitar amplifiers, bass guitar amplifiers, whatever. So first of all, I'm going to turn it around. On this one, the inputs are not on the front. They are on the back. You can see this actually is a Barbado Electronics Model 211 keyboard amplifier, and the complaint is that it cuts out. So first of all, what I'm going to do is plug a signal source into the input jack, turn on my signal source. I'm going to turn the level down so it doesn't blast us out here. Turn on the power. We have a tone going through it. I can see as I adjust this potentiometer, the tone cuts out, so that's probably the problem. So what we're going to do now is open up the back of it. We'll disconnect the power, disconnect this signal that we had going into it, and then we're going to take each of these screws out of the panel that holds in the electronics here. Okay, I've removed the screws in the back, and I'm trying to give you a bird's eye view of what I'm doing here, kind of from a different angle. But here's the panel that I have dropped down, and it's still attached with the wires. I'm going to try to do this without attaching all the wires. I could take them loose and label them all, but I'm going to try to do this with a minimum of effort. This is actually the potentiometer right here, and that we're looking at, that seems to be dirty and needs to be cleaned. It appears to be sealed, so it's going to be difficult to try to get some cleaner in there, but I'll show you how we're going to try to do that. Usually, very commonly, potentiometers look more like this and have some points that you can force here, where I'm going to put my thumb, and here, that you can force some cleaner into it and get rid of that scratchiness. What I like to use in this particular application is a cleaner similar to this, contact cleaner and lubricant. It has a lubricant in there. It's designed for potentiometers. What I'm going to try to do is to force some cleaner in here, and maybe I'll be successful and maybe not, but once we put it in there, we work the potentiometer knob back and forth several times, and I like to go at it a couple of times here. There's some little openings at different points in the case, and sometimes you can get enough cleaner in there to actually clean the pot up. Work it a little more. You can give it a third time, trying to find some different angles. Okay, and then while I've got it apart, this is a chance to give it a visual inspection, look around inside, although it was working and just seemed to be the pots. Just look and see if there's any loose wires, loose components, that kind of thing. Everything looks okay. It's kind of an old amplifier, a little dirt in here, but it's probably not going to hurt anything. So now I'm going to put it back into the cabinet, and we'll see if we've corrected the problem. Okay, I've replaced the electronics module back in the cabinet, and I've installed 2 of the screws, of the 8 screws, to hold it in while I check the repair. We're going to do some testing now to see whether it was successful or not. First of all, to test it, I need to plug it back up. We've had the amp turned off and unplugged while we were working on it. We would not want to do this procedure with the power on, obviously, to avoid shock. So I'm going to plug the amp back up, and we'll turn it on, and then plug our signal source back into the input jack. Then I'll turn it up. And I think you can hear that most of the scratchiness is gone. It's not dropping out anymore, so I would say that's a successful repair for this amp. So anyway, that's how you might do this repair for an amp that has scratchy pots that's causing the signal to drop out. I hope this repair video has been helpful to you, and I would encourage you to check out some of our other repair videos that we have online. Thank you.